Boost all allied mages. Yo, I got it.
You will be done, sir.
Oh, yes, yes. Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome back to another deck guide. For today, I've put together a Nilfgaard list for you, and the leader ability that we're going to be using is Double Cross. This allows us to create and play a card from your opponent's hand. It is an assimilate style of deck, and it's actually quite similar to one that I released not too long ago that I know a lot of people found very fun to play because we're playing so many different interesting cards in it. And since the release of this new card, Runemage, I thought it could make this deck even wilder, so I've come back to this list. It's basically an updated list for this new patch, consider it that. The stratagem that we're using is Magic Lamp. We get to transform this into this unit that you see here when we're going first. So what I'm going to do now is run you through this list bottom up and explain how best to play each card and when to play it during a match. So we're just going to begin with the bronze units down here. We do have the Emissary in this deck. This is just to provide Braithen some proactivity. Maybe if you're going first into a round, you have nothing to copy, you can go ahead, play Emissary out and boost Braithens up. But other than that, usually this is just kept in your deck and you don't really search for this. We have Turncoat in this deck because it synergizes with Terra Nova, right? It gives spying, so it gives the ability to copy a unit with Terra Nova later and play it, a unit of your choice. The order on Conspiracy is damage an enemy unit by 1. Whenever an enemy unit gains spying, reduce this unit's cooldown by 1. So feel free to take Turncoat into the first round, that's fine. Then with the Squirrel here, I've just added this into our deck. You know, if your opponent plays something, goes into their graveyard, they might try to resurrect it, maybe an Echo card. It's just always good to banish something of good use of theirs. Obsidian Mirror. Spawn 1 power copies of 3 enemy bronze unit on their opposite row. So my idea of playing Mirror, I'm still pretty new to it myself, but what I'm thinking is we're going to try to spawn units and somehow, you know, play Duchess Informant out, copy some units of theirs and make them synergize together with those spawn copies. That's kind of the idea I have for Obsidian Mirror in this deck. And also bear in mind, it's a tactic card. So it does work here with Calveit, making sure that we get him in our deck. So just play this as you need to. Round 1 seems to be fine. Tony Jast for Calveit, again for that consistency. Remove an enemy unit's shield and damage it by 4, or you're giving an allied unit a shield, boosting it by 4. Imperial Diplomacy, create and play a bronze card from your opponent's deck. Because we're running Runemage, this works really good in our deck. Gives us extra reach. It's not going to be 3 cards. It's going to be more than that we can see and play out. So, you know, you could commit an Imperial Diplomacy round 1. Even later on, if you play it, that should be fine. But bear in mind, because we're playing Calveit, there's a good chance you're not really going to get to these lower cost cards later once you play Calveit. Then we've got Duchess Informant. What you're doing is you're just playing it out onto your opponent's side of the board, and you're going to copy one of their bronze units and play it on your side. You can commit Informants round 1 in combination with the Mage Torturer, get some assimilate value going, because round 1, like we said, we want to copy a unit for Terra Nova. We want to have that ability at least, so maybe if you see something good, you play Mage Torturer round 1. Give it spying, and then you can play into it with the informants. But we do have 2 Mage Torturers in this deck. Failed unit, so I can't get any statuses. Assimilate, so whenever you're playing a card that's not from our starting deck, it's going to be boosting. And the deploy is that you're giving an enemy unit spying. 1 Mage Torturer around 1 is fine, and then you keep the other for later when you're going to play Terra Nova. I think it's a good idea, because we're going to have a lot of spawn and create going on in this deck. So I've got Dazbog Runestone in here. Create and play a bronze Nilfgaard faction card. It's not a unit, it's going to be a card. So it can be any bronze faction card. We're going to get 5 choices after playing that mage that I outlined above, but feel free to commit this when you like. Then we have these 2 interesting cards here. We've got Runemage and Dula. So you need these both together in order to get Desert Treasure. You play one, followed by the other, then you spawn Desert Treasure right away. And what this does is spawn and play a random legendary unit from any faction. So this could play incredibly well sometimes, and it's pretty interesting to see what you can pull with it. This is going to be a card you commit round 3, just because of the sequencing of Calveit and how you pull your subsequent cards. Like you might get one of these 2 and then the other one's still in your deck if it's round 2, for example, and you played Calveit round 1. But yeah, keep in mind this has got Zeal, so you can actually play this like second last. That card last, it spawns it, and you can play it as a final play. Maybe trigger all your assimilate units on your side of the field. Bribery in here as well. Create and play a unit from your opponent's starting deck. Bribery most of the time will play good for you. Use it flexibly in a match as you like. Once again, try to have assimilate units down on the board to get extra value out when you're playing these kinds of cards. Then I've put Anna in this deck this time around. The deploy is ranged. Replace your leader ability with a base copy of your opponent's leader ability. So you could copy your opponent's units with Duchess Informant and then maybe use leader somehow to work with them. You know, if it's a Death Wish deck, you never know. But what you want to do is kind of leave Anna for a late play in the game, because obviously you want to save leader, right, towards the end. You don't want to commit leader too early. So you're probably going to end up playing Anna like round 3. Then we've got Yennefer's Invocation. It's just for some control. Place an enemy unit at the top of your deck. Good thing about this is we're taking the unit, so our opponent can't access it again themselves if we were just to damage it and destroy it. Also, if we're playing their unit, it triggers assimilate. Aguara True Form. Deploy ranged. Create and play a special card from any faction. Aguara plays really good now when we're adding this spawn and create buff to this deck. I've seen Heatwave pulled with Aguara a few times when I've played this card now. So it's pretty insane some of the value you can get out of it. But yeah, you get all kinds of cards through this now with the extra options. This is something you're going to play later on round 3. You wouldn't commit this early. So yeah, then we've got Runemage here. So on the deploy for the rest of the game, your create effects show you 5 options instead of 3. Create and play a runestone, any one of these of your choice. As far as creating the runestone, the one you'd go for, I try to make it faction specific. So if I'm like versing monsters, maybe I go for a monster card because I can copy some of their units and synergize it with that card I've spawned. So yeah, just have an experiment around and see how you'd like to play it best. But as for myself with Runemage, I don't mind committing Runemage round 1. It does offer some tempo, and it just ensures that we get those create effects buffed up. So then we have Calveit here. Sort the cards in your deck from the highest to the lowest provision cost. Because we have Calveit, we don't really need shooter cards. We don't need thinning cards. Calveit ensures we get everything we need. So Calveit's a round 1 play for us. Most of the time you'll get Calveit round 1 with the tactics we have in this deck. Then we've got Uma's Curse. Create and play a gold unit from any faction. Can be pretty good, this card. Just see what you pull. And once again, we're going to try to play this when we've got Terranova and Braithens down. Then we've got Braithens here. Assimilate unit. Once again, boost off by 1 whenever we're playing units or cards that are not from our starting deck. Create and play a Bronze Dissolver unit from your starting deck. So you're either going to play Emissary or the Duchess Informant. Most of the time you're going to want to go for Duchess Informant because it offers more value with the units you can create and play back. Braithens would be like a round 2 card or round 3 you play. Then we've got Terranova here. Same kind of deal as Braithens, except we're going to be spawning and playing a base copy of a non-disloyal unit you gave spying to during this game, excluding self. So that's what we're using Mage Torturer for and Turncoat for, to set up Terra Nova, and whatever you gave that status to, we just get to play it back. So do your best to get a good target as much as possible, and Terra Nova is going to be something you play round 3, you're going to try to save it. Okay, so that's a rundown of the list. Now I'm just going to quickly explain how to execute the strategy for this deck. We're going to talk in terms of having the best hand possible, and you just do your best to play from there, all right? So when we're going first, we're going to open up with Calveit. That's going to sort our cards out in order as we'd like. And then from there, what we're going to do is you could hit cards like Mage Torturer just before we start doing some creating effects, just to get some assimilate value going, right? Because we're going to go Calveit, Mage Torturer into something, and then maybe Runemage, then maybe Duchess Informant, play Diplomacy out, maybe Obsidian Mirror. Try to not commit too heavy to round 1. If you really need to, maybe go Bribery or such like that. But bear in mind, because we're playing Calveit, we're going to get our gold cards round 2, so we can resist a bleed if need be, if we need to pass and give up round control. So then into round 2, you could push and bleed with cards like Braithens if you like. You know, then you've got cards like Bribery, you got Aguara True Form, or if you'd like to go for a long round 3, maybe that's okay with this deck too. Maybe you want to keep all your assimilate units together in the one round. And what you'd want to do really is just get your assimilate units down first. So like I said, Mage Torturers, Braithens, Terra Nova. You're going to get those down before you start hitting Uma's Curse, Aguara, Bribery, you know, and then these two as a last play. And then Anna and Rieta towards the end somewhere there. So yeah, basically the idea is that have assimilate units down on the board before you do any creating and spawning effects. Very fun list to play. Please share your feedback down below. Where's Calveit, man? Come on. Yeah, there it is. We just have to ask for our cards and we get them. That's all we gotta do. Carabalista, is it? This is like a siege list.
I'm an officer and a gentleman.
Okay.
I salute.
I haven't really seen siege at all this new season. Maybe it's my first deck I've seen like this. Karak. Boosting by 4, so we know it's a devotion deck.
You're gonna get it now.
We could kill that off, like you hit it once with this and then you go joust. Could do that. You've played it a few times, Jay. Nice. Most of the lists I've seen have been dwarves. I think the majority. Yeah, dwarves is pretty crazy strong at the moment, man. So many buffs. We could just save our better stuff. If they give us a really good target to copy, we could throw another mage down. Goes leader. We're happy to see leader out. It's good. So I've copied a Carabalista. Let's just do this. For each boosted enemy unit. 6-point play.
After me! Forward! March!
Maybe passing now. Depends how far, what they're gonna play.
Temeria has yet to speak its last.
It's fine. So I don't have Heat Wave in this deck for scenario. We've got Yen. Good, good. We're pretty happy with most of these cards. But, you know, we want to pull into these, get these two as well. But let's have a look what they do. Just see if they go for this round. Mutagenator. Whenever you play a unit on ranged row, boost 5 random units in your deck with the same provision cost. So this works on both rows, both row effects here. Wow, so whether you play melee or ranged, that's a pretty great card. So they're likely to push into this round then, aren't they? We're expecting them to push if they're playing that. We could just place this.
I need not spill blood to make you suffer.
That's a really interesting card. It works good with commandos, this one, for sure. That was my first thought when I saw it, when it was released. I might do that myself. Make a commando deck out of this. Yeah, it's crazy.
What? Huh? Who are you?
So we can't copy that with Informant. We can't do anything like that. Maybe Aguara could do something for us here. Bribery is pretty sweet. Wow. This is great. They could have an answer to it though, like boiling oil. But we're gonna do it. We'll do this still. That's a great pull, man. I probably want to hit Runemage now, because see how I'm playing into these create cards? Yeah. Well, Mage Torturer surviving's good. It's an assimilate unit we use. Expect full test of something. Okay. This is an engine. It's probably this. Yeah, it's alright. Could go Uma now. I'd be really interested to see what Uma pulls us. Now that we've hit Mage. Okay, they're passing. we should save our better stuff, I feel. I can't copy anything right now. What did we copy? We copied... Well, look, we should give Terra Nova a real good target, shouldn't we?
I know the truth. I simply want you to admit it.
Right? I'm pretty happy with that. I just don't understand the purpose of them playing it just for that. Like, they didn't really use it too much, did they? So I was boosting something in their deck. Maybe it gave us some carryover like you guys said, hey? That should be it. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's turnover first because we're going Selkirk. Order ability unit has to wait.
Gotcha, puppy.
Unless they got like a boiling oil for that, or they go something else. You know, I can boost that up with an emissary. And it gets Braithens down, so we can start triggering assimilate.
True love could lift the curse, but who would love such a freak?
Your humble
And we just hold the charge. Yeah, pretty good, thanks. Nice to see you on here. Just testing out this pretty wild RNG deck that I've put together with Runemage. So, you know, the effects just get real crazy. But Selkirk's looking solid here at 10. Yeah, we could just clean that up, really.
I pass on every 10th round.
Pretty good Selkirk target. Great, great. We've got the reach of looking at 5 cards of the opponent's hand. Because we played Runemage, right? That's how it works. Show you 5 options. So we could play this now. Yep. Play a bronze unit from your hand. Nope, it's not really gonna work. Foltest Pride. Cooldown 4.
Impertinence is the one thing I cannot abide.
It's probably the best thing here, I think. Yes, my first Runemage list. Yep, yep.
I'll give them 2 days before they cower.
First time trying out the card. As you can see, I'm reading them a bit. I'm still picking up on them, man. Could be bribery now. Bribery now could get us like Foltest Pride, I reckon. If I hit this. Yeah, see, there it is. This isn't row-locked, right? Nope. We could just boost this up. They did have a boiling oil, didn't they? Yeah, let's do that. Just so they don't die. Oh, he pulled siege. Right, so that was through vengeance, wasn't it? Raphard's vengeance, they pulled that. Because they didn't have that in their hands. Maybe we get these down first.
A precious gift from the gods is each day.
So in their hand, they just had units. And maybe a boiling oil or so. That's about it. Okay. Let's get the treasure. Now, here we go. What's this gonna get us? Wow! Yo! Are you serious? That's freaking crazy! That is insane, man. It's gonna be Selkirk. It probably gets damaged now though, but that's pretty wild, man. Wow. Magic. That's why I call this deck magic, man. That was freaking crazy. Oh. That was so lovely. Wow, double Nova. Oh. Pride survives as well, that's great. Ah, this was such a lovely match to play. Wow. Oh my... Yo! Wait, I could pull this? What's a better play though? Nah, Geralt Rivia doesn't really work. Let's see, it's probably Professor. Wow! Wow! This is crazy! Oh man! What a wild match, honestly. Obsidian Mirror? Tommy Bang Beats, the legend himself. Haven't really seen monsters play that much yet. It's been a lot of dwarf. It's probably the most played. It's interesting to see vampires. The Kree. Oh yeah, it's kind of a play.
I forgive you. this time.
Death Wish isn't out and about. Yeah, me too. The jumping froggies are really good. They felt great in Death Wish when I was playing it. I like them a lot. Probably a good target for Terra Nova later.
You're gonna get it now.
Yeah, they're great, they're great. Serum wants to play yourself. Nekarat. So they're gonna do Sabbath, aren't they, if they're playing like this? Purify unit. An enemy unit on deploy.
This one is nearly drained. Fetch me another.
Still haven't used stratagem. Yeah, they're gonna go Witch's Sabbath, aren't they? It would bring him back Operator though, wouldn't it? Holds a special place in your heart. Hey, I feel you on that one. ST the most? Yeah, cool, cool. That's awesome, man. I wonder if I should keep Squirrel here. Squirrel Defender, Yennefer something behind it, maybe, you know? Gotta think like that a bit. If they do Witch's Sabbath. Yeah, they're gonna go for it, see? So, you know, in that case, like, if Defender's there, they could just place some big stuff behind it. We can't really get through, we waste this. So we're doing this. And at least we got some control now. So they could end up bringing back Nekarats too. We're gonna hope for that. Because they really get ahead with the Fletters. Okay. So they're bleeding.
Do I enjoy torture? Perhaps. A bit.
It's good that's a veiled unit. We should probably row stack there in case they want to go Crimson Curse. It can negate some of that bleeding value. Okay, Purify. Oh, great. It's becoming a big target. We got Tall Punish here. That's pretty great. If we can find some way to do bleeding back. Pretty good pull. Unseen Elder. That's a Yennefer target, man. That... Well, it's not Devotion then as well, though, is it? Give it bleeding 2. I don't know, is that devastating now? Nah, I think it was, if it was Devotion, I think it'd be more devastating. I could save Tall Punish for this. Wow, look at that. Far out. Oh, all day. All day, man. First time I stream. Thanks so much for coming on. Hope you can enjoy it. We're having fun here today. That was a wild pull. Oh my gosh. That is some serious Aguara value. They probably passed now. I could even pull Unseen Elder. Yeah. Okay. Because you got to keep in mind, what have we copied? We copied Flitter, didn't we? I'm pretty sure I copied Flitter, didn't I? We want to get the 2 brothers. It's either the 2 brothers or we keep this. Maybe we skip on the brothers this one.
Gotcha, puppy.
This looks great. Yep. A link to this deck, I'll be releasing it on my YouTube channel very shortly, if you don't mind to wait. Within a day's time maximum, I usually upload these as a complete guide there. I don't hold links in chat. So what I do is I come on stream, I showcase the deck here, and then I go record the full deck explanation for it afterwards and then process it.
You played your hand. Now, allow me to retort.
Yep.
Take him to the woods and release the hounds.
Her grace will not be pleased.
They got She Who Knows. It's probably Undying Thirst we're going for. There we go. We can go ahead and copy another fletter as well, but I'm gonna get Unseen Elder down first.
The gate must
Yeah, this popping off, man. This is popping off. Let's copy another. Unseen Elders become an engine for us. It's incredible. Incredible value. Wow. And then keep in mind, Anna gives us leader from them. They gave us another fletter. It's working against you at this point, man. Man, we're playing their own strategy better than them.
Just a peek. That is all I need.
Watch this Unseen Elder value at the end of this turn, right? Just check this out. Watch the boost we get here. Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, so bleeding for 3 turns. We're gonna do this now.
Speak your mind.
Ah, this is nasty. Wow. I think this will give us another Unseen Elder, because remember we're reaching for 5 cards. I think we get another one. Yo, chill, what's up? I know you wanted to see me play this again. I was thinking of you when I was putting the guide together. What I've done is I've put in the new changes to it though. It's an updated list with Runemage. I know you're gonna like this one, dude. Operator, what do we have in hand? No. Neckarat? Well, I don't... Drained by 3. It's probably this, isn't it?
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
Yeah, no worries, anytime. Good to see it this time too. I never see you at this time. I stream different times though. It's pretty rare for me to be on now. This deck's wild, man. You're gonna love it.
Naught can stop me.
Let's check out what this pulls us. What the hell? It's so wild, eh? Defender? Oh my gosh. Yeah, true. I'm not copying Illusionist. That's what we learned. Try to avoid a long round if I can. I think as long as I don't copy Illusionist, I'll be okay for space. I just copied 2 Illusionist cards. Got no Calveit?
I forgive. This time.
Thanks so much, Disco, for the Prime sub. Really appreciate it. You're a legend.
And if I insert a needle here, what then?
If I give spying status to this, right? Like I do that. Will that still activate Terra Nova later for a copy? How does that work exactly? Like, I know this is veiled,
Expecting this, were you?
but does it still register that? NG experts in chat. What rank am I? Rank 1. It doesn't work like that, you think? Well, we'll see later on. Let's keep it in mind.
Please wait, Your Excellency. Falling behind.
You're not an expert? Neither am I, neither am I. I'd never claim that. Always keep a beginner's mindset, as they say. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, the act of giving spying, yeah. Yes, yes. We're not really sure, huh?
Just a peek. That is all I need.
Well, I'm gonna give double spying to really drive it home. I'm really gonna make sure Terra Nova can copy it. We're definitely gonna find out now. If it's meant to be, we're gonna bloody see it. Freaks out too. Can't copy it. Hey, Sarush, what's up, buddy? Nice to see you this time. That's not bad. Oh, it's pretty nice. Extra triggers. Illusionist. No.
Your humble.
Ah, yes. Nice. They'll probably pass here. If they pass, I might just go sudden death because I've played Calveit. No, play on.
Suffering ennobles, friend. Will be a count once I'm done with you.
Let's live a little here, yeah? We're on stream with our friends. Let's live a little and play Guara right now. Dead Man's Tongue? Wow, that's... Swap the... No, we don't really want to do that. It could be this. I think this is great.
Let the evildoers quake.
Wow. That was some pretty good triggering there. I like it. Not bad at all. Hyper thinning? No, it's not hyper thinning. It's just like a random number generated deck where you could just spawn and play all kinds of crazy stuff. It's a really fun list to play.
No good wine will come from here, not even compost.
I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
A shame. A fine vintage it would have made.
We just go for the 2-0. I think that's what we're gonna do here. If we win this on even. Meme, well, yeah, probably is. Yeah, you can just keep, like if the opponent has it, if, for example, if they have Anna in their hand, I could keep replaying her infinite times until the row is clogged.
The senses can be fooled easily.
A shame I haven't no time.
Yeah.
I need not spill blood to make you suffer like never before.
Pretty good copy target. I'm willing to go take ground control. I'm willing to play bribery here. It's fine. Thanks, Surush. Appreciate it. Tier 2 and meme. Yeah. Yep. Give it spying. Mm-hmm. Pick a card to play. I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point, does it?
My loyalty is to Imperial coin, not to the face that take it.
My duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
Bribery is such a good pool, isn't it? Wow. Will this go? I did it, didn't I? Let's make it triple. Damn straight, baby. Oh yeah. I think we just go for 2-0 like this.
Come snap your spout at me.
And if I insert a needle here, what then?
Because I haven't played Calveit. Something like that.
No one can hide from me.
Right. I'd rather have something to copy with Braithens. I mean, they've played a fair few bronzes already. Okay, whatever.
Your name, young man, should be cursed into an urn.
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind. Your humble servant.
We're gonna do it again. Let's do it again, hey? Let's go, guys, we got it. Yep.
The empire I endure.
You have our undivided.
Oh! Oh my gosh! Woo!
True love could lift the curse, but who would love such a freak?
Everyone has their secrets.
Oh!
Everyone.
Oh!
I need not spill blood to make you suffer like never before.
You feel dirty watching it? Yeah, that's true, Surush. They can. Yeah, it's dirty, man. It's dirty.
Take him to the woods and release the hounds.
Grace will not
Now the real fun comes here, guys. What is Uma gonna get us?
And if I insert a needle here, what then?
I wonder what they get too. And we got a lot of assimilate units, but that's pretty interesting.
I'm in no mood for jests.
Wow, look at that, all good one, Everick. All right, let's channel our positive energy here, guys. Give me the most wildest, most epic freaking card possible. Junod? Nah, he can't really do much. He can't do much here. Swap a unit's power with armor. I think armored, shield, boost allied dwarf, triad. Boost all allied mages. Yo, I got it.
You will be done, sir.
Oh, yes, yes. Oh, wow, that was crazy. What value, man? What value?
Gotcha, gotcha.
I'm not even worried about that Terra Nova play. I'm not even worried, dude.
My loyalty is to imperial coin, not to the face depicted thereon.
Oh,
just a peek. That is all I need.
wow.
Do I enjoy torture? Perhaps.
Well, they're catching up on points, to be honest. They got froth. Oh, wow. Jeez. Okay, so we got these two. Wow, they actually made it out. Wow. They've got two of our cards. What do they have again? They must have taken Nova or something. Yeah, they actually made it. Calveit now.
I shall not repeat Emir's mistakes.
Yeah, true, true. It was still pretty crazy how we pulled that off, right?
Pearls before swine.
A little broken. Just a little bit. Yeah, probably worst case scenario. Wow. Literally thinning card at the end of a match. Crap. Oh, that's good. Okay, went for ST card. Straight up, dude. They're trying to kill it. Nah, man. We gonna do our thing.
A precious gift from the gods is
We still gonna do our thing, man. That desert treasure's coming for your ass.
Your name
shame I have no.
3 boosted units. Just thinking what's the most points. I think it's this.
After me! Forward!
Wow, all gods. That's ridiculous. Oh man. How ridiculous is that?
I forgive you. This time.
You're forgiven this time. Next time you're not forgiven. Next time you're in trouble. So is this that traveling priestess play? Is that what this deck is?
I need not spill blood to make you suffer like never before.
To destroy all our dreams. Hey, you're scaring me over here. Far out. Wow, what's this?
Yet another day on the road.
I haven't really versed this deck much. Really.
Think you won? Think again.
So how am I supposed to counter it? I don't have much experience versing this deck. So they just shuffle the hell out of that card and then it gets like crazy amount of charges, yeah? That's it.
No horse, I said. Wanted the exercise, I said. I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
To slay dragons, 'tis our nightly duty.
Right, right. Yeah, troll really pops off with it, right?
Listen to me sing, damn it!
Wow, really? So you reckon it's gonna get nerfed then? Because it's a 4 provision cost card and it does that? So we're talking about some nerfs coming up here then, right? Look, like I said, I don't really know how to play this one. It's like maybe my second match ever against it. So what do we have for copy targets? We got this and this. I'll just pass. Gold 6 prov, really?
Up the tree you go, lad. Quick now. Retrieve my bolt.
Have tall punish. So you need control against it, hey?
Be yourselves. Only better.
Wow, they want to go long rounds. Heavy control. Man, it's gonna make me go back to Enslave 6, I'm telling you. Don't tempt me. So we don't have the best copy target. Wow. I feel like keeping Mage Torture then for Nova almost. Then again, it was a 5-powered unit, yeah? Yeah, it wasn't like hell optimal, but...
I know the truth. I simply want you to admit it.
Let's get that desert treasure. Let's go. Yes. That's it. Fantastic thinning through Calveit. Wow. All the riches you desire. I think we just work our way into this one slowly. See what they show us. So we're going Runemage first. You know,
For you alone.
to work with the other create abilities, right? Runemage before I start working into these other things. At last? Really? Legendary unit.
History lies buried here.
Maybe we can tall punish now then. When the priestess are out, really? I should wait. Alright. I think you guys are more experienced than me on this one. So we're saving this at the end of the match for tall punish. That's what we're doing, huh?
Stop fluttering, little swallow. Burn your feathers off.
To hit the mark, we aim above the mark.
Okay. I got no idea what desert treasure is gonna get us. Because this one just picks anything and plays it right away. I don't think we really choose with this one. It works different. These are create and play. This is just spawn and play like right away. We don't have an option. It's just gonna give us whatever it's gonna give us. Hey Emil, what's up? How are you? Fancy seeing you at this time.
I hope we can trust you.
So should I wait on playing Braithens? Maybe one more turn. Give me like a Cat Witcher or something. Give me some kind of points. No? This ain't bad.
You're dead already.
Yeah, probably go on Braithens next. I think it's Braithens next. Exactly, normal hour. I'm the one messing up over here.
A coat of arms is nothing you choose. Dare not mock
Keep
mine.
bribery instead of treasure. Man, now we're changing the plan. So they're setting up back there.
My loyalty is to Imperial coin, not to the face depicted thereon.
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
I'm just gonna play this now. Triss. Starting deck. Wow.
One wart.
Into maybe this.
Right, left.
Wow.
Right.
Very interesting. Wow, that's a really good pull. Actually gotta be careful not to clog my range throw up. Because we've got Anna, Haguara. Yes, yes. So at the end of the match they just get some crazy points now. That's how this
Don't
works.
ever expect your opponents to line up.
Anna sucks for their leader, yeah. It just gives us... does it even work at all? Show card... Does it even give us points? Ah, steal a unit? Yes, yes. Very smart choice. So that's what we do, right? Well, it's gonna be this, yeah? Unless this gives us some kind of way. I don't know, we're gonna see here. Okay, so we can greet this.
We saw their cities, delicate as if woven from the morning mist.
I'm just gonna greet Gerhardt's charge. Maybe we go double Yennefer. Can it get up there in time? 6, 7, 8.
I've had men killed for less.
Still the defender. You have to put something back, so we just put defender back, right? That's how we're gonna do it. Wow, Gerhardt's... What's Gerhardt gonna get us? 5... 6, 7... I don't even know. Wait, should I just go for it with that? No. I'm not sure. We're just gonna greet it, man. Yeah, whatever happens with the Gerhardt, it's happening. I don't play that card. It's gotta get a spell, right? I'm trying to think of the spells we could pull with it. Just greet it to the end? Invo at this point. What provision cost is that? Is that an 8? Okay, so when it hits 8, we're hitting this, yeah? We'll get to 9 in time, you think? Seven. No, we're gonna go for Becker's. It's gonna be Becker's. Okay, Becker's onto that unit. Or whatever they do here, it's fine too, right? What the hell? What provision cost? Huh? Traveling priestess? She doesn't sound that innocent to me. I'll tell you what. This card's dumb. Poor innocent KG. So, can I play this on the very end? It doesn't really matter, does it?
Impertinence is the one thing I cannot abide.
I'm playing my damn Uma, man. Ooh, nice. We got some value somehow. It's at 7. Not yet, right? Yes, baby. I'm not afraid of this traveling priestess business. I'm afraid of this guy though. He's looking pretty scary, man. Oh, no way. Oh, what? They can do that? Inverse 9 though. Inverse 9. We can't do that. Wow. Yo, pray somehow that what I get with Uma can do with Troll. That's our only hope here, yeah? That's about it. If I just get something with Troll. Crap. What's the most damage we can do? Boost an ally by its provision. Oh, wow. It would have given us Regis. Nah, we lose. Yeah, we lose. Troll's just ridiculous.
I could be your great-grandfather's great-grandfather.
Oh, again. This is broke, man. Yo, this broke. Wow.